Hozier is with us now. Great video.
Thank you very, very much.
Caused a bit of controversy.
And
you'll have to explain why for our viewers.
Yeah, well, the video, I mean, the song Take Me to Church is, I suppose, expresses frustration with an organisation that might teach people to be ashamed of some of the more natural aspects about being a person. So the song is about sexuality and sex, I suppose. And I didn't want the video to reflect a religious organisation, so to speak. But there are organisations all over the world, regardless of justification, that undermine a very natural part of I suppose, the human experience and teach people to be ashamed of certain aspects of themselves. So, but it references something that was happening in Russia.
Is that quite important to you, through your music, to get messages like that across, or through the video?
It's not. I don't start with an agenda going, I need to get a message across, but I have strong opinions, like anyone, about a lot of things, and I think that's, I'm being honest about how I see the world, I suppose.
Now, I think it's always very awkward for an artist to start talking about their voice, what they sound like. But a lot of people comment on your voice about the sort of tone of it. You're very soaring, has that quality to it. Where's that come from? Were you classically trained? Were you a chorister or a singer before?
I've lent my voice to a few different things, a few choirs as well. But I was never really classically trained or anything like that. I think I just, like a lot of people, I just learned to sing through listening to music, and listened to a lot of blues music, kind of soul music and jazz music growing up.
So that's where the inspiration came from, was it?
Oh yeah, I mean the kind of the core influences are all gospel music and rhythm and blues, and
You've come from quite an artistic family. And the reason I say that is we can see the album cover, your album cover.
Yes.
And your mother did the artwork.
Yes,
for this. So a real family collaboration. How did that happen? It's quite a brave thing, isn't it? Yeah. Saying to your mum, "Okay, you interpret my music, and I trust you to do it."
Oh yeah, you'd hope that it works out. There's no rows. No, she's an artist, a painter. She's fantastic, and she had a series of paintings which I asked if I could borrow for the first EP and the second EP that I released, which I just always loved those paintings. And I'm not gifted visually as an artist, but for the album cover she painted a new painting with using me in the centre, I suppose.
Now, we talked in the lead-in about you going to the US, and things have gone very well there, haven't they? You've been on chat shows there. What was that like, as a sort of baptism of going to America?
Yeah, that was, it's a steep learning curve for going kind of doing live television in America and stuff. But it was fantastic, and the music has been received very, very well out there. We just did a sold-out tour, and the next tour was sold out before we started the last one, I suppose.
How have you managed to do all this so quickly? I mean, has it been quick? Because it does just seem you've exploded onto the scene, and you're in the States, you're touring, you've already talked about one tour you've done.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my head around it. My head's kind of spinning a little bit. So in the last year, it has moved incredibly fast. And I mean, I took my time up with the music, and I took my time kind of writing and producing.
So how long did that take you to get that together?
I mean, a good few years. I mean, I've been writing music since I was a teenager, and but this was Take Me to Church was the first actual official release that I put out about just about a year ago. But I think with the internet and stuff, music gets as quickly to anywhere in the world as it does your next door neighbour,
And to give people an idea of the kind of demands that made on you as an artist in terms of performing, am I right in saying that yesterday, was it last night?
Yeah.
Where were you last night?
I was in Milan. I started. We 2 nights ago we had a gig in Manchester, and then flew yesterday morning to Milan to Italian X Factor, and then flew back last night.
So you did a show last night?
Yes, yeah.
And then you flew back here.
Late last night got in, and then...
Are you just hard-working, are you slightly nuts, or are you just worried that the moment might leave you if you don't commit to it?
A bit of everything. I've got a great manager who manages to... I don't know what dark magic happens, but we managed to get not quite omnipresent yet, but no, we could get to... It's busy. It's a lot of work, but I think when you're promoting an album, certainly in the early stages, you do whatever you can to get out there.
To grab the moment. Well, we wish you well. And thank you for being there and now being here.
Yeah.
Just like that.
It's a pleasure. No, thanks
Thank you very much.
And to say it's a pleasure as well. Thank you very much. Good luck with this thing. We really enjoyed it. Thank you. Hozier's new single, Eden, is out on December the 3rd.
We will, of course, be back tomorrow from 6 o'clock.